Good to hear. Should be fun. So, the only suit I'm going to be playing is, I believe, the Batman Beyond suit. I don't remember if that's the correct one, but it's the best looking suit out of all of the damn suits. And I just bought this suit, so it should be fun to see all the new cutscenes in it.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for...
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off. Poor old Jimbo.
Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Yes, sir.
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
I've got Oracle, Batman. Now you care who I am. Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place. There's a whole lot of this. I'm ready for you.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate. It's a bomb, Alfred. A well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Bat computer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and lose the connection, it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius.
As you predicted, sir. He's trying to defuse the device. The drones you requested have been deployed.
We need those bombs in place, Sergeant. There are deterrents.
I know, sir. I'll stop him dead. Batman's taking out a Rattler. Batman's taking out a drone.
bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. Look at a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Road's blocked. Turn around. What are you doing here?
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
Listen up, man. We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
Our army is trained, Batman. Disciplined and loyal. They lack the cowardice you rely on to
Alrighty.
exploit.
Let's get started.
The station's crawling with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
TV, for the shock. You think he's coming? Oh, I know he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone. He's not catching us off guard. Better not. Batman accesses that terminal. I don't know what Scarecrow...
Getting away. After him. Target on the move. Get on the drill to find him.
Yep, plan back.
I'm gonna check for casualties.
Guy's out cold. That hits hard. Well, let's hit harder. Bring him on. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him.
Alright, let's see.
You guys okay? You see anything? Report. I'm okay.
Get him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, all good. Nothing here.
Nothing yet.
We keep it tight and work together.
Oh, if I had the multi-fear, I could totally take these guys. Okay, so they're being protected up there.
Where is he? That's like a ghost! Yeah, freaking angry ghost. That I just kidnapped his friend. Hey, that's not our fault. We were here. Keep calm. We'll get him.
You know, you inspire a lot of faith in your friends. Shame I have to break it. Hey,
Good night. None of that. Yeet! Alright. Take it to the above. Okay, how many guys am I got with? 3 guys left.
target lost. Spread out. I'm gonna check for casualties.
Son of a bitch, not again! When I get
Oh,
my
yes,
hands on
again.
that freak, I'm gonna break his limbs one at a time. Not if I get there first.
You hear that, Batman? We're gonna destroy you. Nothing we can
Said
do for
every
him.
Batman
Spread
villain
out.
ever.
Get revenge.
Come on, turn your back.
He's using the floor grates. This'll flush him out. Deploying thermobaric charge.
Let's check on the guy the bat took down. Let's be quick.
Yoink! I am the predator.
So get him down and see what's wrong with him.
Look at all these guys. He's picking us off. We can't afford to lose any more men. He's too fast. We don't stand a chance.
Come
You're
on,
a creature
buddy.
of habit, Batman. Let's see if you can break it. He's picking you up from the vantage point. Get in line out there now.
Deploying thermobaric charge.
That's not good.
3, 2, 1. Burn, Batman.
Damn.
Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him. Keep the floor grates covered. Deploying charge.
Three, two, one. Burn, Batman.
He can't hurt you two like I can. Batman knows how to break bones. I know real pain.
Hello. Good night, night.
Check the crate.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Pun totally intended. Ha.
Glad you're putting up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Oh, shut up, Justice.
I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact
Lovely.
me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time.
Point time. I need 6 for that. That's not happening anytime soon. We'll do that, I guess.
Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
Yeet. I forgot to interrogate him. Oh. Maybe next time. Here, kitty.
Batman? That had better be you.
And you had better be sorry.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly.
Oh, yay!
Why rely on others for help
Lovely.
when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
This one's for you, Eddie.
What a pair you made. Together, you're just competent enough to survive.
There's plenty here. Take your pick.
I have more in store for you than hitting things. No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty, felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom! Well, don't just stand there, Dark Knight. Take that rocket-fueled roadster of yours and make your way to the Cauldron Train Yard. My first test is waiting.
I'll come back for you. Stay here.
I'm wearing a bomb, Batman. Of course I'm staying here. Go get my keys.
So I actually tested this theory about if the bomb will detonate or not, and it kind of does.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
It was a dumb idea for me to do.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, he can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
Not gonna lie, I'm glad that they did this whole Joker thing. Because it gets very boring playing as Batman and just hearing nothing the entire game. Alrighty. Yeah, I remember he came sick. That was also,
A challenge in the Cauldron Train Yard. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games and I'll
not
win.
a very fun time for
Selina's
him.
life depends on it.
Since it was his last killing joke. Yes, I made a joke to the comics. Don't you judge me. And now we dive! Let's do the death gun, I guess.
Detective. You arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below.
Also, I will say this. I fucking hate these Riddler challenges.
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities.
Or how about, no.
What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires.
I hate these races. I hate them.
Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom, really fast. Tick-tock, Detective. Tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Is that
goddammit.
really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours.
I hate these races so much. I don't know why they put them in here, but they suck.
Now pay attention, Detective. Go left.
Don't you tell me what to do, Enigma?
You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I did. Thank God.
Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others? They contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
I'm fairly certain it's this
Okay,
one.
Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Oh, thank God.
One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, Detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Well, since I'm here, I will do this bomb.
All right, sir. Connection established. As expected,
Who's trying to get some?
drone force has been deployed to stop you.
Who wants some?
Target spotted. Falcone shipping yard. He got a drone. No! He's hitting us hard. Direct hit on Rattler. Armor still holding. Drone feed offline. Hit back! Batman took out a drone. Make him pay. Alpha target just hit a Diamondback. Armor breached.
Bam.
I'll crush you.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Excellent work. Bomb defused.
You really want help marching in over those bridges? That's just more blood on your hands.
It's a race against time, Detective. My money's on time.
Oops.
Race against time, Detective.
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least beating. You saw the projected numbers. The full force is deployed and operational. He doesn't
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't make that. That was weird.
Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, Detective, or you will fail again. Next time.
Alright, let's see.
killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Oh, I have to select it.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Fun fact, before I even started, when I first started playing this game, I always hit. I didn't even realize that freaking hit me.
We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool.
I always hit the freaking light because I thought it was a weak spot. When the game told me it was, I was like, man, I'm thinking way ahead of the game there.
Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down.
Gotta love the high-tech stuff. It's fun.
You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we ran
Gonna get...
You're gonna pay.
Ow!
Drone down.
I thought I hit you. Did I not hit you? Why didn't I hit you?
There you are.
Target hit. Kingston unit offline. Alpha target spotted. Northern sector, Miyagani Island. Drone offline. You're gonna lose eventually. It's inevitable.
Sorry, but Batman don't do inevitability.
I got him. Drones offline at the Botanical Gardens. I got him. Target the Grand Avenue. I've lost the drone.
Geez, there are a lot of them here.
Your time's gonna come, Batman. Just wait. Alpha targets hit a drone. Grand Avenue unit destroyed.
Always chasing Dark Knight. You always lag behind. You could have struck first. Ended me and every villain long ago. But you're afraid.
60 left.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead. The car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely.
Yes, I love the detective crap.
The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body.
Whee! Crunch.
Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened.
I wonder how finding where a door went helps determine a crime scene. Because I just don't understand that. But whatever, I'm not Batman. Oh, I hadn't finished.
Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out.
I need to examine the reconstruction, pinpoint where she landed. Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
A clue?
Lucius, Oracle left me the Scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne
You're
Tower.
not Gordon Freeman!
Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
body. We got intel on this.
Sir, a GCPD helicopter has reported one of the missing fire crew being held hostage in the Grand Avenue area. I'm afraid we don't have an exact location. Good luck.
It's okay, Alfred. The Batman knows what to do. I was just thinking about that. First time I played and I saw that, I legitimately jumped. Gotta love the Man-Bat.
Where are the others? What have you done with them? Your concern is admirable, but if I were you, I'd do a bit more worrying about yourself.
This is the GOAT.
Yeah, but this don't end well for you. What do you mean? Hey, I think you might hit him too hard on the head. What do I mean?
You may know where I am, but that's not going to save you! Yeet! Crap. You need to lighten up.
Help me, please!
I shall save you, fireman.
Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone
I
behind.
have reason to believe that
nowhere,
Batman
just
could
fireball
probably
or
beat
something
the
slammed
crap
into
out
us.
of Krillin. Everybody can beat the crap out of Krillin.
Next thing I know, one of these psychos
But
is
to be
stubbing a
fair,
cigarette
he
out on
did
me.
wed 18,
Found
so
the
I
others?
can't give him too much
What
shit.
about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
Oh, I got 4 points. Let's see what I can spend it on. Yeah, I need a faster reload. Increase afterburner. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! She's found me! Why are you here? Don't say hello to her. That's my mom. No! You... I'm just kidding. Alright, where were we again? Okay, so I saved the fireman. Man-Bat.
The bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
And my little... Oh my god. You guys just have nothing better to do, do you? Just go watch Big Brother play video games. Nope.
Scarecrow says he's gotta prove himself.
Yeet.
Up against the toughest man Two-Face and Penguin have got.
I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. Come here. I saw you were live streaming and I wanted to check out your channel. Aw, thanks. I'm just doing my best to try and make this a thing. I actually want to be a legitimate YouTuber, but I need the proper equipment and everything like that before I can even attempt to make money off of this.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
So thanks, little one. Alright, so let's go find...
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gambi store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
That's one nasty-looking cloud hanging over Ace.
I am Batman! Or in my case, it's more like Pun Man with all my bad freaking jokes. But they're also amazing.
Control, we have a militia explosion deployed near Grand Avenue. Target 3 out.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
Azrael.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden forever. I have studied you for a long time. You have a code. You will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove your abilities, when the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
As you wish.
I'll smash your bone into pieces.
Bam!
I'm impressed, but you have more to learn. Give me a sign when you are ready.
Sir, I've captured Azrael's performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you're considering him as your successor?
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch.
Sweet. So far I'm just kind of grinding for points. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Surprise!
Batman's here.
Engage multiple units. Cross him!
Drone unit in Kingston is down.
Now I say what? That was some BS, but whatever.
Rattler offline.
Cash, the Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miyagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story.
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
Improved range and accuracy, Mr. Wayne. You'll be able to jam firearms and mute irritating ringtones from 200 meters away.
Why can't I have one of those? Oh, I'm supposed to go in here. Do I use the computer? Yeah, I forget.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Weapon generator with virus.
An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Nah, I need the virus.
You'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
You think when Batman jumped off the building, jumped off his first building to see if he could fly, you ever think he just probably shit himself? I think he did.
Just immediate exfil, sir. Go!
Even guard your friend.
Drone feed offline. Get back! Strikes on multiple friendlies! Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
This is why Batman will never be my #1 favorite superhero. He lies. And or just doesn't say anything.
How very me of you! Though I can see why you didn't
I
tell
prefer
him
this
after
Spider-Man
old
better.
Jimbo's hysterical over
Which I have too, which I might actually stream tomorrow.
Still,
Batman and Spider-Man
about
stream.
Barbara the way that little
That'd be fun to do.
sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place.
No.
They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So, Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day.
Oh, I hate inverted controls.
Not your best day. Those bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage. You can't force him to slave over your cure. Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't get to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win. You think he's gonna fix your nasty case of... Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey. I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me.
I wonder how Batman does that.
Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days?
Riddler grid. Solve the riddles. Oh, okay. Save a rider with a bomb planted in his skull? What?
When it was just you, me, a regular war against crime. Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center. Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable. Like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong.
You're not going anywhere, old man. Tri-weave titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. It lets you know exactly where to shoot. You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with Miles. You're not getting through me!
That's what you think.
Just me and you!
Yep. You're gonna need to stop that. No. Ow. Yay! Whatever, I pushed the block button.
Make yourself useful! That was nothing!
Bam! Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Can bring a tank to a fist fight. You're just the only one afraid to use live rounds.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman? What's wrong, Matt? Forgot about the car?
Not that.
Diamond back down.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
He won't.
Damn it, he's here.
thermal scanner is only picking up one body. It's the driver. No sign of Miss Gordon.
He knows where she is, Alfred. He's not getting away.
Keep him away! He's getting close! Let him off the road! Fire! Under heavy fire! Look at him!
Don't worry, sir. He's fine. I'll stop the son of a bitch.
I keep forgetting that the trigger is not reversed.
Taking enemy fire! They won't take another hit!
That sucked.
He's still right on top of me!
APC is down. I say again, the APC is down. All support units to fall back immediately.
You made
Sorry, but I don't have time to do what you're crap.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him!
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is he?
With Barbara Gordon. She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her? What are you doing? No! You can't do this!
Greatest threatening ever!
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know. Please, God, stop! Stop!
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
This is why you be a good little child and tell Batman what he wants.
Alfred, I need you to find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin's supplying arms to the Arkham Knight, and right now, he's the best lead we have to finding Barbara.
I'll look into it right away, sir. Ah, I can see Mr. Fox is trying to contact you.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all of our communications are securely encrypted. Should I lock him out to prevent further disruptions?
Keep the channel open, Alfred. The more he talks, the more I know about it.
Very well, sir.
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving aircraft heading in on Grand Avenue. This thing just pulled a J-turn, clocking in at 12 Gs. I don't know anything that can do that.
I do. Show him what it means to go to war.
identification system of militia drones. An infected drone will target other drones instead of the Batmobile. When deployed at higher weapon energy levels, this will infect multiple enemy targets.
Sweet.
Batmobile spotted! Grand Avenue! Sir, I've lost control of a drone. He's overriding my control protocols. Send units to intercept. Take it out! Lost the Rattler. Drone down. Get him hard, Sergeant. I want that car wrecked. Rattler's been hit.
You're mine now. Oh, and I just destroyed it. That was dumb.
Batman took out a drone. Make him pay. You're starting to see it, aren't you? Now for once, you can't keep up. Where's he
Not
going?
good. I can do that too.
Sir, I've been looking into North Refrigeration as you requested. It seems Master Grayson has been investigating them for some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from Bloodhaven with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir, scans have established that the Arkham Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock on one such vehicle, should you wish to intervene and remove them from the battle. There are reports of opera music being played in the Kingston district, sir. The killer's calling card. It could be the break we need.
I am the bat.
Control, Falcon 5. Riot in progress. Kingston district.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking the evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers.
I am many things. Batman is not one of them. Respect the body. Look at this.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive.
Wow, 3,983 people have this same exact birthmark. It's not very distinctive, isn't it?
There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade.
The people with the birthmark and the bullet shot are 74 people in the world.
The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir. The citywide scan has picked up one of the militia APCs. I am relaying its location to you now, sir.
Control, this is Falcon 3. Militia APC on the mark. Over.
He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go!
Batman, reinforcements en route. Escaped my notice that you have failed to arrive at my challenge in Chinatown. Hurry along, detective. I like to avoid winning by default whenever possible.
Tearing you apart! Stop him! He's on my tail! Get rid of him! No way you're stopping me! I just took a hit! Enemy engaging!
Cash, I've taken out one of the militia's APCs. I need the driver picked up and taken back to GCPD.
I'll get someone on it, Batman. Back up!
Let's see, next up.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Why are you doing this? You don't ask the questions here, punk. Yeah, how about we staple your lips together? You like that? Just what I thought. I want you silent. Except for beating your ass. I don't want to hear you cry. Makes it more enjoyable. It's like music to my ears. Like the finest symphony. I never get sick of hearing some poor punk squealing. You're animals!
Here we go.
Listen, he's here!
Bring it.
I brought it.
What the hell happened? I don't remember anything.
Your truck was attacked. You and the rest of your crew were taken hostage by rioters.
It's over, Batman. Not even you can save Gotham this time.
I won't give up. I'll find your crew. Wait here. An officer will come and take you to GCPD.
You gotta hand it to Scarecrow. He's given us the keys to the whole city.
request, I've created a series of...
Hello, world. No, that's too...
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule...
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merge the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How was that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on?
Yes, let's fuse my DNA with that of a bat. Nothing's gonna go wrong. What's the worst that could happen?
Honey, are you okay? Oh my God! So proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Blunt trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
No, that's too...
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay.
Rise of bat poisoning. He's patient 0 for the virus. He's patient 0. Get
This
him.
computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research. Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
Multitasking like this hurts my brain.
That's it. I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine. Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
I will say though that this is my favorite Batman costume. It's just the greatest. The other one I used was the 3000 Batman one. The one with the futuristic stuff and the red big ass bat symbol. That's all I remember, at least. Another APC.
We have the location of an APC, sir. The militia lieutenants are ramping up protection. It won't be easy.
Hello, goodbye.
It's a bat. Call the health support team. I'm in the cauldron. Batman's in pursuit. Send backup now. Hang on. You take me down, I'm taking you with me.
Oh, what the hell? How did I do that?
another one of the malicious lieutenants out of the picture.
I can fly! Oh, I have 9 points. We're gonna get that. What's this? Super stun. Bad assist. Instantly take down an enemy that attacks with a player. Oh, no. No, I'm not good with timing on that.
Let's see what Nightwing's got on North Refrigeration. If I find Penguin, I'll find the Arkham Knight.
Indeed, sir. Master Grayson confirmed he'll meet you on the building overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Still lurking around on rooftops.
You shouldn't have come here. Not tonight.
Are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration. Tell me what you know.
Penguin's using freezer trucks to smuggle weapons out of Bloodhaven. Now, I think he's stockpiling arms right here in Gotham. The question is where.
Cobblepot's the best lead we have on Barbara. I need to find that weapons cache. If I can intercept one of his trucks, it'll lead me right to him.
Huh. If only you knew someone who's been tracking their movements. What? You didn't really think I'd come here without a plan, did you?
I'll handle this. You're needed back in Bloodhaven.
Come on, Bruce. Look, let me help. You can't do it all on your own.
It's too dangerous. I won't risk losing anyone else. Bloodhaven needs you.
All right. I can take a hint. But if you want to keep tabs on that truck, you're gonna need this. It's a prototype straight out of R&D. The old fox has outdone himself this time. I'll see you around, Bruce.
Alright, later, man. I'm actually gonna turn it off anyway. Good stopping point. Well, thank you to those who watched, and see you all later. If I could just figure out how to turn it off.